Welcome to She Speaks, the Female Truth, where two women navigate the ups and downs of life with humor, heart, and a whole lot of honesty.
Hi, I'm Deborah.
And I'm Kathy,
And we are the co-hosts of She Speaks.
the Female Truth. Is it the truth?
It's ours.
The truth. It's our truth.
Our truth.
Actually, it is the truth that people don't ever talk about,
Especially our moms.
especially anybody.
Yeah. So we want to bring it to the table.
Sounds good.
So let's tell them a little bit about us and why they should be listening.
So you're probably wondering, why are we doing this and what makes us qualified?
Everything and nothing.
Yes, everything and nothing all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I am a 46-year-old woman that is married. I have 3 children, and I feel like I have been to heck and back in this life.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the swear word because if my kids ever listen to this, I'll get in trouble.
We don't want to do that. It's PG.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
Today
Going
it's PG.
forward, I'm sure it's rated R, but that's okay.
It'll be censored moving forward.
Yeah, I feel like I've experienced so much.
You have.
In just the last 46 years. And I know that there are people out there that have gone through either the same or very similar.
Mm-hmm.
So why not talk about it?
Absolutely. I mean, you run your own business. You have 3 beautiful kids
Yes.
with a big age gap.
I am a product of divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I am from a broken home.
Mm-hmm.
My father actually left me when I was 12.
That's tough.
Literally walked out the door.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I am.
I just, I suffer from an illness.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
And I felt very alone
Mm-hmm.
growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And even in my adulthood, I felt very alone. I felt like there was nobody that actually understood. So I think the whole point is I'm hoping
Mm-hmm.
that somebody will feel like they have somebody.
Absolutely. I mean, we're not doctors. We're not psychologists. We didn't go to school for therapy or anything like that. But
No.
sometimes it just takes that. I mean, you get someone who goes to school to be a doctor or a therapist, but they don't know what you've been through. They don't have a lot in common. So I think hopefully through our journey, sharing our journeys and going through statistics even about some of these things will help navigate and help people feel not so alone.
So why are you here, Dad?
Yeah, so again, my name is Deborah. Glad to be here. I am 43 years old. I will be 44 this year, so that's exciting.
Exciting for some.
Yes, exactly. So I have 2 beautiful girls. One is in her early 20s, and then I have a teenager as well. I also have a lot of background experience with a bunch of things in my life. I married my high school sweetheart. Been married, it'll be 15 years this year. But was engaged in between. We were off and on that whole time. Got engaged in between. Wanted to find out who I was before I, tied the knot with him. Dated a lot of people. A lot.
Emphasis on a lot. Did you hear that? Did you hear that in her voice?
It was a lot. It was a lot. I really wanted to make sure I was marrying the right guy.
I love that you keep saying a lot.
Yes, it was. Well, that's okay.
We don't have to divulge actual numbers.
No, I
right?
couldn't even give you it if I knew.
Oh.
I, honest to God, sat down once and tried it. I can't. But that's okay, because I kept leaving them to go back to my now husband, which just emphasized that it was meant to be.
Solidifies that he's the one.
It does, yep. So I had my first daughter. I was a single mom for about 9 years, 8 years maybe. So I have that experience with me. I had, I was a surrogate. I had twin boys for a complete stranger. So that's
Very cool.
fun. Went through that whole experience. And then was diagnosed with endometriosis. So I deal with a lot of infertility. Ended up having my miracle angel daughter, who's now a teenager. And then, dropped out of college. So I have that. But then went back to college. So I have that. And then I was on a reality show in Sweden, learning about myself, which was huge. I was an at-home mom. I'm very headed in my career right now. I'm very driven in my career. And dealt with mental health heavily.
I feel like there's a lot of people that could relate to you.
I hope so. Because during all of that, I felt very alone.
Yeah.
You know, nobody talked about infertility. Nobody talked about, you know, that whole process of what, you know, when people come up to you and they go like, oh, you could have more kids. And, you know, by the time my husband and I finally got married, 2 kids later, people are like, oh, are you going to do it right now? And it's like, no, we can't.
Mm-hmm.
And so people just didn't talk about why and like what happened and all the things. And
Yeah.
so I'm hoping to, you know, through our experiences and share it with all of you.
So some people call it experience. Some people call it baggage.
I call it seasons.
Seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very seasoned.
Some spicy.
I'm extra seasoned.
Yeah. So our daughters, how do we know each other?
I just met her.
Just off the street like 5 minutes ago. I just was like, hey, what are you doing tonight?
Right? Get ready for a ride.
Yeah, I got something. Come help me.
So we met. It's been a couple years now.
Yeah.
It's been so our kids go to school together, and we've actually have known each other for a little bit now, and more and more we're a lot alike, but we're really different all at the same time. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I think too, like girlfriends, it's hard to find good girlfriends. You know,
amen.
you go to work all day. You spend more time at work than you do at home. You can't talk to your coworkers about half the stuff you go through.
Or you finally meet somebody, and they think everything's a competition,
Oh,
and I'm not about that.
no.
No, it's too much drama. I don't need any drama.
I have enough drama in my life. I don't need that in my friendships.
Exactly. So, we're hoping that we can bring a little light to things, talk about topics that normal people don't really talk about,
Yeah.
and maybe you'll do some healing or laughing along the way,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe we will too.
Yeah. So,
'Cause even though I'm 46, I feel like I still have a long way to go.
oh yeah, we're learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the topics that we're going to cover include infertility,
Yes. Marriage,
divorce,
divorce.
in-laws,
The
mm-hmm.
I word.
Mm-hmm. kids,
Yes. Having PCOS, endometriosis,
mm-hmm.
all of those things.
all of it, and finding your voice, finding your truth.
Yeah.
And we hope that through us you can find your voice.
And have fun on the way.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining us. And with that, until next time, remember, your voice matters.
Your voice matters.